Initializing video. Album review. Welcome to the program. This is Metal Robot Reviews.
Welcome to the Metal Robot Reviews channel. I'm your host, Tom McKay, and if you saw my interview with Lindsay Schoolcraft a couple months back, this review might already be spoiled for you, but if you have not seen the video, don't click on it just yet. I'm going to go through the review as if you haven't seen the interview, and we can go from there, because you most likely don't know my actual thoughts on this. So we're just going to... No spoiler clips. No spoiler clips in my domain. No. Lindsay Schoolcraft is a Canadian singer, songwriter, musician, pianist, harpist. You might know her as the keyboardist and female vocalist for the black metal band Cradle of Filth, as well as her other black metal projects like Antiqua, and the one time she became a comic book character. This is why I love being a part of the metal community. If I wasn't, I wouldn't get to enjoy stuff like this. This is my reason to live. Now, what you might not have known is that she was already a solo artist before she became a member of Cradle of Filth, one of the biggest black metal bands on the planet. And to follow up with that, she's now finally releasing her debut full-length solo album in collaboration with Rocky Gray, the former drummer of Evanescence and the current band member for We Are the Fallen. But does this album hold up, knowing all of her past projects, as well as knowing her influences and massive fandom for Evanescence? Well, let's not waste too much more time. Let's get straight into it. Well, I walked into a Lindsay Schoolcraft album. First thing I should be expecting is piano. Odd. You'd think a drummer would know that most DAWs have the humanized function for drums, right? I think your album art being stained glass didn't get the memo on Don't Worship Me. I don't know, how much do we have left in the video? Beata Maria, you know I am a... Oh, fuck! Ooh, spoopy. Why is this pre-chorus so quiet? What the hell happened here? Lindsay, we just checked, like, less than a minute ago, okay? Be patient. The video will end when it's done, okay?
I can't stand what I see now that you can't face me.
So, you want this person to face you? Is that what you're trying to say, or did I mix it up? You don't want me to fall onto you, okay? You do not want that. The camera is being too generous with how fat I actually am, okay? This one time, I fell onto like a litter of puppies, and then... I love the fact that the strings sound more realistic than the drums do. Yes, we can hear you. The levels are good, you know, mic's sounding good, not too hot, not clipping, so we're ready to record when you are. You're still going. Oh, was I supposed to hit record? You know, this is the kind of alt-metal, alt-rock track that 3 Days Grace wishes they could have put out nowadays. If only they would stop sucking! Sorry. Lost my shit there for a second there. Ugh. That album still hurts. What? The song's good. Well, I don't have a joke here. But does it, gents? There, you happy now? This feels like an instrumental song for some reason. You know, I don't even have to look at the song title to know what this song is called. I mean, if you hear it like 3 times in the chorus, that automatically means that's what the song's called. Hard! With explosions! And a dubstep remix! Okay, producer guy, Lindsay's trying to sing here, you can stop with the dubstep drums in the background. They're getting in the way. Come on, I'm trying to hear her sing.
break the cycle.
This is so far the heaviest song on this fucking record.
When will you see?
Yo! Death metal! Let's fucking go! Fuck yeah! So fucking good! And we are now listening to an Epica track.
And when will you see the light?
But if my eyes are closed, then I can't see the light anyways. Because that's the whole point! So close, no matter how far. Couldn't be much more from the heart. Fuck again?
What lies below? Do you think you know me?
Well, the promo bio says, I'm like 9 tracks in, and the only concern I seem to be having right now is that we might not have a harp solo on this album. Maybe next time?
I know.
Make a joke! Shh!
I'll walk through the dark.
Savior Part 2.
Searching out fear in the gathering gloom.
When did Lindsay Schoolcraft turn into Pennywise?
That the Spider-Man is having me for dinner tonight.
Spider-Man is a cannibal now? Is this Marvel Zombies all over again?
Calm, be quiet now, my precious.
What a great lullaby! I'm definitely sleeping tonight. So that's what it's like when you goth as fuck, but you've been spending the past half decade with Danny Filth. That makes a lot of sense. Overall, this album is a very interesting case for Lindsay Schoolcraft, given the fact that most people know her as part of the black metal community with Cradle of Filth, Antiqua, etc., etc. So it's very interesting to know that the album that she has given us here is very much not a black metal album. I think Lindsay herself actually put it best in the interview.
Our tour manager in Cradle of Filth, he thought I was going to do like an operatic Chelsea Wolfe thing because of what he saw me do with Cradle of Filth. And I was like, no, there's already a Chelsea Wolfe. There's already these people and they exist and that's fine. If they knew that Rocky Gray was on board, they're like, yeah, this is what I expected.
This is more of an Evanescence record than anything in that vein. But to me, that's not much of a drawback, because I actually kind of like this style. The guitars, bass, the drum patterns complement Lindsay's voice perfectly. Added into the fact that there's a lot of non-metal instruments in there, like piano and the freaking harp, that are doing such a great job of creating the sort of environment for you to really escape in. If I had to have one problem though, one problem that might be a break for some people, the drums were programmed big time. Normally it's not much of an issue, because if you're programming drums or you're in the studio, the producer most likely has the technology and the software and the plugins set up that you can make the drums sound more realistic and avoid making them sound like you just threw them into Tux Guitar or Guitar Pro and said, here, fuck it, here we go. But in this case, they pretty much stuck with the MIDI drums and did not try and make it sound more realistic. But let's be real here. If the biggest problem you can come up with for this album is that the drums are fake, then there's something going on in this album that is absolutely right. And that something is that at the helm is a very talented songwriter calling most of the shots. And with that in mind, I cannot wait to hear what she might come up with next. 14 out of 15, because I can list like 14 videos for you to check out to make the drums sound a lot more realistic next time. Just saying. Thanks so much for watching. Click subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the mosh pit next time. Have a good night.